Hi, good afternoon. I'm sorry. Who's this one? Beth Mackenzie, right? Hi, Beth. Thank you very much. Is this a main channel? Beth Mackenzie? Is this your main channel? I think I can. Oh, I see. You've got a main channel, but I'm gonna subscribe anyway. Thank you, Sis Beth. Thank you very much. And Jay, how do I say this? Uh, yes, hi Jay. How do I say the family name? Sis Els. Sis Els, thank you very much. Jay Sigrid. Oh, I'm sorry. I might actually mispronounce this family name. Sigrid Serbo. Is that right? Thank you very much, Jay. Thank you for coming. Sis Els, maraming salamat. Good afternoon. Jay Sigrid Serbo. Serbo. Thank you. Is that an old photo? Not really. This photo is from last year. This photo is from last year. Just last year. My kid was 3 years old back then. Oh, but this is 2026, yeah? But I'm pretty sure this was last year. Just last year. Thank you, sis. Maraming salamat. I'm waiting for my student to come in. Actually, meron akong video class. Naka-on naman na yung video class ko. Ay, naka-on naman na yung camera ko, but I don't have my student yet. Where are you from, Jay? Sis Els, ano yan Sis Els? Sa Barashwine? Sa Barashwine Church? Di ba yung Barashwine Church, may katabi siyang museum? Yan yung museum. Pero yes, katabi ng Barashwine Church yan. Good afternoon, Sis Rosa. Yoga girl. Hey, Sis Rosa, good afternoon. Maraming salamat. Thank you very much. Maraming salamat, Sis Rosa. Stay healthy and happy. Yung ano sis, yung museum, katabi ng Barashwine sa Malolos. My pleasure sis. Sa tabi mismo sis ng ano, 'di ba yung simbahan, then dito sa kabila meron pasukan doon. Meron din yan siyang park actually diyan eh. Not really park, maliit siya na parang garden pero parang park. Meron din siyang ganun. Kaya favorite ni Gabriel yung ano yun kasi yung place na yun kasi meron siyang takbuhan. Favorite niya yung place na yun kasi mahilig siya tumakbo before. Where's my student? My student is missing in action. My student is MIA. Let's find her. Let's find my student. Nasaan siya? Where is my student? Nasaan na si Mrs. Kim? Hello, Mrs. Kim. Are you busy? cute po na. Thank you, Jay. Taga, ano ka pala? Filipina. Okay, good. Taga saan ka, Jay? Nakapunta ka na ba dun, sis Els? Sa Malolos? Thank you, Jay. Maraming salamat. Yes, very cute talaga pero makulit din. Super kulit din. Sa Camellia, Camellia, thank you very much, Serbo. Sa Camellia, marami naman, oh. Oh, yes. Yun sis, di ba ano yun? Di ba may museum sila doon? Pero actually, matagal na kami hindi nakakapunta doon ulit. Matagal na kami hindi nakakabalik ng ano, na Lolos. Ng Barash Wine. Ay, hindi ko pa napupuntahan sis yung ano, yung Obando. Kasi pag nag-aaya akong mag-Obando, parang laging natatiming na maulan. Eh, di ba lagi daw lubog yun? Laging lubog yung Obando. Kaya hindi pa pala kami nakakapunta doon. Ewan ko lang kung makapunta kami soon. Kasi medyo maaraw na always. So, baka hindi na masyadong ano, hindi na masyadong baha. Gusto ko palang puntahan yun. Gusto kong puntahan yung Obando. Obando Church. Maraming mga ano, 'di ba? Maraming mga lumang churches dito sa Bulacan. Yung Santa Maria nga, luma din yan, 'di ba? Ano siya, parang historical church din siya. Gusto ko puntahan yun. Ah, thank you, Sis Els. Maraming salamat. Ay, natin ko ako. Kailangan natin magkape ata. Nakakaantok eh. Ah, kakaantok sis, nakakaantok. Oh my God. Let's go na there. Sis Els, nandito ako sa highlights mo 7 hours ago. Oh my God. Okay, just saglit lang ha, saglit lang. I'm gonna drink some coffee. I'm gonna make some coffee. Bum, bum, bing, bing. Bum, bum, bing, bing. I'm gonna watch.
The one thing I've learned in this job is that anything is possible. You can do anything. And if you have $80,000 to throw around, you can absolutely find someone in Los Angeles County to do it right. This story is definitely right for a made-for-TV movie where you have the ex-model turned housewife with a millionaire husband who is cheating on his wife and tries to hire a hitman because he's not winning his divorce. Monica Olson used to be a model, and she ran her own skincare company. Do you know who Glenn Melly was, a successful businessman in Los Angeles? He was the lead singer of a rock band, but he would pay to have the rock band play at the House of Blues. And he would tell his employees that they were required to go to his shows. Monica and Gino, they were married for about 7 years, and it looked to be a pretty happy marriage. They had 2 really beautiful children. But Monica didn't know was that there wasn't a time that he wasn't cheating on her.
She was a month.
Yeah.
Had no clue
No.
what was going on with her life.
Gino wanted too much. He wanted
This-
the hot model life and his kids, but then he also wanted everything on the side. And I think he wanted Monica to be a certain person or to just follow whatever he said and do whatever he wanted her to do and control her. But he couldn't do that. Someone like Mr. Buccinelli, when they don't get their way, will do whatever they need to do, legal or illegal, to get their way. And ultimately, he decided that he wanted to end it not through the legal proceedings, but he wanted to kill his wife. And he wasn't going to do it himself. He was going to get somebody else to do it.
He wanted her dead. He didn't care how it was done. Beat her up, cut her head off, put her in a ditch. My name was Richard Furman, and Dino Buccinelli hired me to murder his wife.
Brother Nino, maraming salamat. Thank you po. Maraming salamat. Thank you. Maraming salamat, bro. Sis Els, tapos na ako sa 5 minutes highlights mo. Maraming salamat, Sis Els. Aha, I have to turn this off. Wala akong estudyante kasi siya ay busy.
Tonight's 48 hours are perfectly set in Los Angeles.
Thank you, bro. Maraming
It's
salamat.
a twisted tale of greed and murder that at times may seem like a Hollywood blockbuster. Like any good thriller. It's 1 part romance, 2 parts Hitchcock.
Thank you very much.
It's a dream.
It wasn't a joke, Dino. It was very serious. Get it over with. be bloody, be bad about it, and then
Meet Rick Furman. In 2012, millionaire Dino Guglielmo asked him to kill the mother of his children. Did you ever say, I don't think she'll approve of you?
they lost me more than once.
What did he say?
He would say, don't much the rock about her. I will find him a good mother, and I'll even have you check her out first to make sure she's ready to get your approval.
Just 9 years earlier, this horror story was a love story. Monica Olson, a small-town girl from
Thank you, Sis
Canada,
Els.
dated big as a New York fashion model, and then moved to Los Angeles to try her hand at acting.
Morning, white
Working
piece.
very hard towards it. Been successful in modeling, acting.
Monica's close friend, Julia Arnaud.
She's beautiful.
Magbalik ako gamit si Weng, yung isa kong account.
This whole thing wouldn't happen. We would see her on big screens, but no.
Julia says Monica wasn't in
Kape
Los
tayo, Sis
Angeles
Els.
very long before she
Mainit
was
pero nakakaanto kasi kaya magkape na tayo.
a charming farm boy from a big family in Honolulu, Washington.
We all grew up in the same house where my parents live currently.
Emilio Guglielmo says his brother Dino's first love was music.
He's always been a musician, very, very interested in music.
Dino dropped out of college and moved to Los Angeles to be a rock star. But that's not how he would make his fortune. Living in the land of health and fitness,
Thank you
Dino
very
saw a
much.
need and capitalized on it. He started making and distributing vitamins and other dietary supplements.
Because nobody in the world doesn't want to live longer. And so he parlayed that into a great business.
Dino would eventually build a hugely successful multi-level supplements and skincare company, Creations Garden.
Gino was a young, successful man with a lot of money, a lot of power, and he did not want her. He wanted her, and he knew how to get her.
6 months after they met, Dino flew Monica to Italy and proposed.
It sounds like a fairy tale in the beginning because he proposed to her in Venice, and there was a lot of first sight. You don't hear those stories happened.
The couple was married just 3 months later, and Dino's brother, Gino Guglielmo, attended the lavish wedding.
It was pretty fancy for me.
Gino says Dino's model wife seemed to complete his baby brother's transformation from farm boy to mower.
He had a successful business, he had nice cars. I think that just added to the image.
What were your impressions of him?
I didn't care for her. I thought she was a gold digger and had other motives. I don't know, but there was something about her I didn't care for. She wanted her lifestyle that wasn't sitting home. You know, her lifestyle was to go to Hollywood and whatever they do in Hollywood. That and people with the girls, you know, all day long. So he's probably spent more time with them because when he's come home from work, sometimes she wouldn't come back till later in the evening.
I think she was a great wife, and from what I saw of their life, they were better together.
But Gino lived with his brother and Monica for 6 months early on in their marriage, and says he saw trouble from the start.
Just two people with the same egos, and I think she really wanted to have a career. And I think he wanted her to be.
Says Monica was a great wife and affectionate.
Asan si Brian? Wala na? Bakit?
So they did.
Masyadong mabait daw kayo.
Masyado mabait?
Kids for a couple of years.
Sobrang bait, dami iniwang utang.
I think Dino was
Pinalis?
scared, was in control of Monica. He started being more aggressive, more controlling towards her.
Thank you. Thank you.
By the time Rick Furman came into the picture, their marriage was in its final act.
I did he was dating all sorts of girls because he liked to brag about it.
Rick and Dino were in business centers, supplying vitamins and supplements to the military. Rick had served as a enlisted man years earlier in the conflicts, and says that impressed him. You two became friends.
Close.
And the closer they got, the more Dino confided in Rick.
Dino told me that Monica was a very bad mother, always gone all the time, and slept around with men, women, drank too much, did drugs.
Dino filed for divorce, and Rick says he became consumed with the thought of losing half his assets and custody of his children.
Sabi anak ko tuloy daw showdown bukas. Ewan ko katapos ko lang talaga nagkape. Ako din sis. Showdown saan sis? Sa ano ba? Sa may simbahan ba to? Saan gaganapin? Dumating yung tubig namin sa gitna.
With my military background, Dino thought I was perfect for him. He would like me to plant drugs in her car, follow her around, and call the police when she's driving around a bit, see if she can get pulled over. At Monica's house keys,
Showdown ba yung sis ng chicharon?
Monica's credit card statement showing me everything that she's done, every place that she's been.
Dino filed papers showing his company was in trouble, and the alimony was reduced to $25,000. But Rick says it was still too much, too late.
What was the final straw for him?
He got an email from his own attorney saying, hey, it's stable, I think she's better off to give her $25,000 a month, your credit card, just leave it alone. To him, he just lost. His own attorney said, dude, you lost, give up, just stay.
Sis Lisa, thank you. Sis El, sabi mo sa akin, ano showdown yun? Saan gaganapin?
She's gotta go. Get it done. If I wasn't gonna do it, he was gonna find somebody to do it.
Rick told Dino,
The one thing I've learned in this job is that anything is possible. People will do anything. And if you have $80,000 to throw around, you can absolutely find someone in Los Angeles who would like it. This story is definitely right for a made-for-TV movie where you have the ex-model turned housewife with a millionaire husband who is cheating on his wife and tries to hire a hitman because he's not letting his divorce. Monica Olson used to be a model, and she ran her own skincare company. Gino Primelli was a successful businessman in Los Angeles. He was the lead singer of a rock band, but he would pay to have the rock band play at the House of Blues. And he would tell his employees that they were required to go to his shows. Monica and Dino, they were married for about 7 years, and it looked to be a pretty happy marriage. They had 2 really beautiful children. What Monica didn't know is that there was one time that he wasn't cheating on her.
she was in love with this man.
Yeah.
You had no clue
No.
what was going on. You never heard that.
Dino wanted too much. He wanted the hot model life and his kids, but then he also wanted everything on the side. And I think he wanted Monica to be a certain person or to just follow whatever he said and do whatever he wanted her to do and control her. But he couldn't do that. Someone like Mr. Guglielmi, when you don't get their way, will do whatever they need to do, legal or illegal, to get their way. And ultimately, he decided that he wanted to end it not through the legal proceedings, but he wanted to kill his wife. And he wasn't going to do it himself. He was going to get somebody else to do it.
He wanted her dead. He didn't care how it was done. Beat her up, cut her hair off, put her in a ditch. Mine was Richard Furman and Dino Guglielmi hired me to murder his wife.
Very cute. Yeah. Ayan. Let it dry. Dry, dry. Take a sis.
It's
first time I saw him, he was smiling at me.
When Monica Olson married Dino Guglielmelli, she was sure he was her happily ever after.
He was persistent, he was charming.
She never dreamt their story would end so tragically.
You don't think that the person that you've created a life with can want to harm you and make you suffer.
Monica is very intelligent and has a master's degree in international finance. But she says that like a lot of women, she was blinded by Dino's charm and the spoils of his riches.
We went out. He said, I have 2 plane tickets and I want to take you to Paris. Throughout our marriage, he spoiled.
As things began to change in 2008, when she decided she wanted to go back to work, and asked Dino to help her create a skincare line called Skin by Monica.
That was kind of my baby.
But Dino took charge.
Everything was kind of under his control. And I was kept out of the loop. Don't ask too many questions.
Monica says the more questions she asks, the angrier Dino became. So she worked on reigniting her modeling career, but that just made Dino furious. There was a change in his personality.
Huge. He went dark. I mean, it was as if he was possessed.
Monica says she was never the one sleeping around and doing drugs. Dino was. And at the height of that madness, he created his heavy metal rock. Dino dyed his hair and polished his nails black and told Monica it was all for show. But she says she became terrified of him and started documenting his behavior.
Everything that's going on, she's recording on the cell phone. Which is fine, you can do that. But you have to relax.
When Dino started behaving really badly, Monica would report him on her cell phone.
Come on, let's go.
Showing these videos for everyone, saying, look, I don't know what happened to him. This is really crazy. He's behaving like a lunatic.
In this incident, Dino fired a nanny who his children loved.
You don't understand. You can't be here.
Because she was too loyal to Monica. After Dino filed for divorce, he had refused to move out. What Monica didn't know is that while Dino was living in the guest house, he was already planning to get rid of her by paying his friend, Rick Furman, to do it. How did he want Monica killed?
How did you think on the day?
Rick says he tried to keep Dino happy and stall him through the divorce, hoping it would all end when there was an agreement, but things just kept escalating.
She was definitely putting him through the ringer, and he wanted her to suffer. So I came up with this idea of letting him know that she was infected with AIDS. And in just a matter of time, it'll all be over. Don't worry about it. And that worked for months.
How did he react when you told him that you infected Monica with HIV virus?
How big can you smile? It's not a joke. I mean, literally, how big can you smile? This is pretty big.
Rick made it clear he never actually infected Monica with the virus. It was just a lie to stall Dino.
How can you help nurture higher intelligence? Give your child Evergrow A+ with MFGM and the highest levels of THC.
Dino, I just want to remind you that you are being recorded. The only way I could ask Dino Goodwin why he wanted his wife Monica killed was via telephone. My first question to you is, what mistakes did you make? What are you guilty of? Dino is being held in this facility in Corcoran, California, which doesn't allow cannabis. Dino says he is the victim here. He calls Rick Furman and Master Condon, who convinced him they could make millions selling vitamins and supplements to the military. When that con started to unravel, Dino says Rick set him up for attempted murder. You're not taking any responsibility for this.
We had a conversation.
Prosecutor Emily Cole confirms that Rick did indeed con Dino into thinking there was a big contract coming his way.
Rick forged Department of Defense documents to lead Mr. Guglielmi to believe that there was some big business deal. And Mr. Furman explains that he did that in order to keep Mr. Guglielmi happy. Because a happy Dino doesn't want to kill his wife.
Is there a military contract? There are military contracts given every day. I particularly am seeking one for supplements. And I'm still working on it today. That's really all I'll say with that.
Our investigation brought forward the information that Mr. Furman only spent a year in the military. He had a very basic military background and was honorably discharged on injury. Rick Furman is a chameleon because he'll be whatever you want him to be.
And just like Emily Cole, we found Richard Furman hard to pin down. Are you a hitman?
No,
Have you ever killed someone?
not on U.S. soil. Let's move on.
Did you ever kill someone?
Move on.
He'll say and do what he thinks you want him to do. I think Dino and Mr. Furman were very similar in that respect, and I think that's why they got along so well.
But while it was obvious that Rick Furman was a phony, the conspiracy to kill Monica was very real.
By the time we're at lunch, it's already done. You just need to figure out how to pay me.
Well,
How much? We're total coverage, $80,000.
I've listened to the tape and it's very clear on the tape. You wanted your wife killed and you were willing to pay $80,000 to make it happen.
Well, the whole money has to be from numerous times. The money, wanting money, needing money, and I've been paying money for a long time. I don't know how much money I paid. I think in total, I paid probably $50,000. To secure the military contract, it was always, well, how are you going to give me the money? Where's the money going to come from? I was questioning all the time. Every time I get hard and watching somebody ask me those questions, I was, you know, what's about killing somebody? I know that there's things to be done. I'm just answering the question. I know what the tape appears to be like. I didn't take any of this seriously. I really didn't.
Long day? Need a pause. Just drink Almond Coca for your daily self-care. With delicious almond goodness. Almond Coca. And every day for your self-care.
To live up to the life you always dreamed of.
Getting a cactus for a co-star? Probably a bad idea. Plug in 2 hours before.
Hi, Sister Sita. Maraming salamat, sis. Thank you sa thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, sis. Good morning. Ang aga mong nagising.
You never said that? You never said that. The more I pressed Dino about what he said on the tape, the more he blamed Rick Furman, and the less the story made sense. Well, on the tape, it's very clear that you understood that once the lunch with Rick was over, there was no turning back, that he was going to kill Monica.
Place to go into detail.
But read this as a whole tape, and there was no mistaking what Dino and Rick were discussing. Even Dino's brother agrees. Did you hear the recordings?
Yes.
Did you hear your brother remember from?
Yes.
Where'd you make them?
The recordings kind of speak for themselves. That they had a conversation about killing Monica.
Dino made it clear more than once that he wanted her dead.
Yes.
That he was willing to pay $80,000 to have her done.
Yes. Yes, he did.
Is that surprising?
Yes, it does surprise me, and I truly believe, though, the whole situation snowballed out of control. I believe in my heart there may be, you know, how guys talk, everybody gets mad, you say things and whatever. He could say, I wish she was gone. Someone's out and get rid of her for you if you want. The guy was a real blowhard, and I could see the situation where it's, I can take care of that, no problem. I can do that for you, sure, go ahead.
But to Emily Cole, this wasn't about a phony military contract or Rick Furman. This was a clear-cut case of murder for hire by Dino.
Are you sure the girls are their funds? Totally fine. Probably. Is they're dead.
There was just one problem. Cole's star witness was an alleged con man concerned about the Rick Furman.
He had his own credibility issues, and that was brought forward in the preliminary hearing. There were a lot of things that the defense attorney brought up that didn't make him look great.
The defense portrayed Furman as a fraud, who manipulated Dino with a fictional multi-million-dollar military contract for submarines. Cole knew that would happen again if Furman was called as a witness in front of the jury.
Because the case wasn't Mr. Furman, it was the tape.
But would the tape be enough to convince the jury? The jury.
The second wife.
Totally described as evil. Something horrible.
For 48 hours, this is Train to Kill. The dog trainers, the heiress, and the bodyguard.
He couldn't control his obsession.
Who was the hunter? Who was the hunted? Follow and listen on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Kids Warriors, thank you.
Promote A plus CS Biome with C Biome Blend.
Sisters, thank you very much.
Stronger immunity.
Bitin?
Kids Warriors, maraming sisters, thank you.
Never sa streaming.
Thank you sis, thank you very much. Nakikuya films ako eh.
With PLDT Home Fiber Prepaid.
Maraming salamat po. Thank you.
It is foreign country, host country. You call it upwardly mobile, wealthy. definite type of king you have it sounds
Sis Amy, thank you sis. Thank you sis, thank you. Thank you sa pagtamsak sa aking upcoming. Maraming salamat po. Thank you very much.
Has a lot of these.
Yes.
this beautiful little farmhouse with this beautiful farm spa in the middle of it.
In July of 2013, I was the assistant prosecutor of Mountain County, New Jersey. Donna Hunchaka was alone. She had just gone to bed for the night.
An intruder came into her house and attacked her, stabbing her repeatedly.
Maraming salamat sis Amy.
Hi, my love. Is my love awake? Or is still sleepy? Is the toy awake or is still sleepy? Right, where's the Okay, good. I'm working hard. Your eyes open. Donna. Come on, Donna.
It was driving home. It was maybe 3 o'clock in the morning, 8:30. As I pulled up closer, I saw big SUVs, cop cars, lights flashing everywhere. I was like, where is my mom? And they were like, well, she's been attacked. And she's on her way to the hospital. They couldn't tell me whether she was alive or if she wasn't.
I was immune to major crimes. I didn't have the experience with some of the older detectives, so I had never seen that much blood before.
Why would somebody do this? Who did this? What did she ever do to anybody, you know?
On that night, in the early morning hours, we got a 911 call from a worker from this restaurant.
About how far from Donna's house are we standing right here?
This is about an 8-minute drive. They called because they saw a subject walking through their drive-through.
One of my customers was a guy who was close by a male with no shirt that had a knife in his hand.
Knocking on windows, carrying a knife. One of the witnesses who saw the young man, she agreed to come in and give us a sketch.
Everybody was asking what was this. It was in every store. People were frightened.
Can you tell me about the Paul? The woman on the other end says that she's calling about the stabbing in Goldstone. She said, I think my cousin may have something to do with that.
Tiny Coast Lake, New Jersey sits just 50 miles from New York City. But it might as well be a world away. So in July 2013, this quiet community was rocked by news of a violent home invasion with a victim was stabbed repeatedly. The only thing more shocking,
My name is Donna Hunchaka.
the victim survived.
I lost, in total, close to 3/4 of the blood in my body. There's no other reason why I'm not.
If I had asked you at the time to give me a list of 100 things you're worried about, where would home invasion? Donna worked for a company that brokered fuel for ships on the nearby Jersey Shore. She and her daughter Kirsten lived in this farmhouse on the edge of flower fields.
She was 20 when she had me. So we're only 20 years and 1 day apart.
Friend Sharon Sharp hired Donna decades ago.
Tuesday just been born.
Kirsten's baby. I thought she was really brave, being a single mom, very young. I was by her side all the time.
Kirsten, who now works as a relative, recalls what life was like just prior to her mother's attack.
We were going to the gym multiple times a week. Not only was she like mentally strong, but she was physically strong. She was so fit. She did Tough Muddos with Kirsten. I love that competition. I like to show strength, physical strength. Things couldn't have been any better at that time.
That's when Saturday of July 4th weekend rolled around. Monmouth County Detective Andrea Tazi says they were having a heat wave.
It was humid, but we had no rain or anything like that. It's a dry night.
So Donna
Had our windows open. She had her windows open just to obviously circulate air. Kirsten was out at a party. So I was home doing laundry. I'd say about 11:30. I decided I'm gonna get ready for bed. I let the cat out and then I brushed my teeth.
But just as she was drifting off to sleep,
I heard what I thought was the cat. I heard something and I remembered, oh, I forgot to let the cat in.
without turning on any lights, Donna headed downstairs to open the front door for her cat.
But instead, when I opened the door, I saw someone standing there. In the split second after seeing this person on my porch, I saw the knife. He was trying to cut into the screen of the window right next to the front door.
She said she didn't recognize the young white male standing right in front of her, holding a large knife.
I tried to slam and shut the door. My fingers were protruding out. He stuck the knife through the opening and cut my finger. So that I immediately left out the door and then he pushed his way in. I'm backing into my kitchen. We're face to face. It didn't register to me that he was actually going to stab me.
But without a word, that's exactly what the stranger did.
He slashed my cheek, and you can see that here, actually it starts back here. There was no way to process that happened.
Donna's attacker came at her with a knife again.
He then slashed 3 times on the side of my neck.
She tried grabbing the knife, but only cut her own hand in the process.
Did you feel like you were dealing with somebody who was really strong?
No, but I felt like he was very sure. Like he was very in control of himself.
Donna was starting to weaken from the injuries.
I felt like my legs were gonna give out. So I braced myself against the corner of my bathroom right next to the front door.
Sure enough, she slid down to the floor.
I was in a fetal position and I'm bleeding. And he came over and it was kind of like he was playing. You know, the knife just started jabbing at me. So that's when he caught me here. And he got me in the back of the neck here.
Finally, Donna's attacker spoke to her.
This was when he decided to ask me for my car keys and if I had a lighter.
A lighter?
I just answered it. There's a lighter in my purse, and my purse was on the table back in the kitchen. So he went over and was rummaging through my purse and got the keys, got the lighter.
Donna's assailant ended up taking her entire purse with him, but not before returning one last time to Donna, still bleeding on the floor.
He said, "You dead bitch," and punched the knife into my chest.
Once he plunges the knife in and then removes it, what does he do?
He just walked out the door.
With no neighbors in earshot, Donna knew she must get help.
Sis Glenda, thank you, sis. Thank you.
Isn't in reach.
My phone was upstairs in my bedroom, charging.
Donna had no landline in the house, but even as the blood was draining rapidly from her body, she had one pressing concern: a mom or survival.
Kirsten could come home and find me. I just didn't want her to have to experience any level of the horror that I've just gone through, or any other levels of finding me there dead.
So this is a mother's instinct as pure as it gets.
Yes, totally.
You know you have to get upstairs if you're going to be able to make a call for help.
Right.
How do you get up those stairs?
That I know now. It was divine intervention that helped me up those stairs. No doubt. No doubt in my mind.
A mother disappears. Evidence points to homicide. The suspect is gone too. The U.S. Marshals are on a relentless manhunt. The chase is on. Justice is coming. 48 hours tonight. CBS streaming on Paramount Plus.
Sis Aida, thank you, sis. Naiwanan mo ako sa live mo, pero okay lang. Thank you very much. Maraming salamat. Thank you.
You know how his story ended. Now see how it all began. NCIS Origins. Coming CBS Fall.
Luxury diapers with cloud touch softness. For diapers so soft, it's like wearing a cloud. Fun comfort, little bit.
Drink Art Smart 100% pineapple juice, 45 with red ball without lower cholesterol.
Ay.
And she just willed it. She was not going to die.
Former Monmouth County Assistant Prosecutor Lori Gerhardt says Donna unshot, determined her daughter Kirsten was not in the home to find her dead. She knew she had to get to herself upstairs.
I don't remember my feet or my hands actually touching the stairs. The energy that it took for me to get up off the ground and up those stairs was definitely not enough.
The amount of strength that goes into that is just unimaginable.
But the motivation is you.
Yeah. And I was there, by her, in spirit.
Once Donna made it upstairs, she faced a new challenge after peering out her bedroom window. She had a car sitting right
Right,
here.
she had a car sitting right in this area.
I could still see the car was there, and I could see the car was on, and he was in. If I take my phone, the light, he's gonna see the light.
Afraid her attacker would come back for her, Donna did her best to hide the light of the phone. Then, just getting it to work became the next hurdle.
My hands are covered in blood, my touch screen, I was trying to swipe and swipe, so I ended up having to wipe my hands off, wipe the phone off, wipe it down on the bed, and then I was able to do a touch screen and get rid of 911.
When you're done on Tucker, just had stab really bad. He just came in and stabbed me fully hard. Okay. Stab on me, okay? Where did you stab? In the neck, blood is gushing out, and in my chest.
Detective Andrea Tazi says Donna's ability to place that call despite her injuries was amazing. Then Donna did something even more extraordinary. She gave a detailed description of her attack.
Okay, do you know what he looked like?
Yeah, he was probably about 17. White, real skinny, curly hair. Blonde, really blonde hair. Red hat.
It was pretty chilling to listen to Donna and be able to hear her accurately talk about this is what happened, this is what it looks like,
Someone's in consciousness.
and then hear her fade out.
Donna? Donna? Hello, Donna? Donna?
Yes, ma'am. And then I just said, "Don't move."
Police and paramedics arrived less than 8 minutes after Donna dialed 911, but her attacker had already fled. Donna was rushed to Jersey Shore University Medical Center and did a trauma surgery. It would be a few more hours before Kirsten arrived home from her party to a house surrounded by flashing lights.
I saw the caution tape and that her car was gone.
Police told Kirsten what happened to her mother.
You were deeply shaken.
Oh yeah, I remember at one point my knees buckled. They had the SUV, the undercover cop car. The trunk was open. Like, can I sit here? Because I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
As Kirsten was processing the news, an all-out manhunt had already begun.
Thank you, Sis Glenda. Thank you po. 30 minutes na lang ako, sis. Maraming salamat. Kasi 2 hours ko lang naman.
Call had come in shortly before Donna's attack
I was trying to visit my daughter, and there was a kid hitchhiking.
from a driver who saw someone walking along the road near Donna's house.
They saw a young man with a backpack and khaki pants. He was walking close to the fog line and kind of stepping into traffic, and she felt that he was kind of a hitchhiker.
He was on the northbound side, walking southbound. And I'm afraid he's going to get identified a car. How old are they?
I'm gonna say like 18, 19, 20, something like that.
She was concerned because she just thought that maybe he needed help in some way.
And was a car dispatched?
Yes, yes. They didn't find him though.
Still, the Good Samaritan driver had inadvertently given the investigation its first lead.
I felt that the hitchhiker was my person. It was too coincidental for that time of the night in that area for somebody to be walking, and then 15 minutes later, Donna's calling saying she was stabbed.
And there was about to be another tip, not long after Donna's 911 call, from a fast food restaurant 5 miles from her house.
They saw a subject walking through their drive-through, knocking on windows, carrying a knife, and it looked like it had blood on it.
Employees from the Taco Bell quickly called police.
Do you have any description of him?
Yeah, he was wearing, like those army pants, and he had no shirt. He's white, so like really like bushy hair, but it's like long, like a skater type hair.
How old was he?
I don't know, he looked like he was like 18.
Police rushed to the Taco Bell and started canvassing the nearby shopping center. They didn't find their suspect, but they did find something else.
So there had been a bullet put out on Donna's vehicle.
The other look at.
Right. And in the process of looking for this person here, they found the car.
Donna's stolen car, this BMW, had been ditched behind a movie theater.
It was lights on and it was running. So it clearly was an abandoned vehicle.
Tazi says the car would become crucial.
There was blood all over it. And so we were hoping that we would get some kind of DNA evidence of our suspect.
Did you?
We did.
Sharon Sharp will never forget the dread she felt when she arrived at the hospital to see her friend Donna on Chaco, only to be told she wasn't there.
I'm picturing the color draining from your face and the air leaving your lungs. Like,
Totally. No, this cannot be. There's no way. She has to be.
Yes, love. Of course, Poppins.
Yes.
It turned out, with her attacker still on the loose, the hospital had admitted Donna under an alias to protect her. Sharon was allowed to see Donna the next day.
An intense.
here, Mama. Come here, right here. On Minecraft. There, that's it, search. It's too scary.
That's a lot of six. That's a lot of six.
Alright, here are some videos.
Lower the volume. See, there's a lot of six. Copy six, copy six. What do you want?
I want half equal six. Like, no. Six.
6, 7 songs. Like that? Not here? Not here? You have to find. Yes, you have to find it because the remote doesn't know. Thank you, Sis Glenda. Thank you po. Thank you, Sis Aida. Maraming salamat. What? Okay, go on. Pick one. Oh!
The smile group, a supernatural being that manifests as movement from brain out. Filled with jagged, sharp teeth attached to dark red gums. The door to the room is
With 60 milligrams of iron, night you'll stay up. Have a night. The blood vitamin. You know that. This episode of Poppy Playtime and Lego is sponsored by War Thunder.
Today I'm recreating Poppy Playtime in Lego because I found a creepy elevator, and after I pressed the button and it's locked. I'm stuck. Let's press all the buttons, and the elevator started moving. Guys, I'm hella scared. Oh damn, it stopped. And now I'm in a very dark attic. Guys, is that a giant catnap head? Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a box from the Poppy Play Tower. So I quickly grabbed it and... Oh, I'm changed. Run! Phew. Okay, I believe we are safe now. So let's open the box and, why is there smoke coming out of it? Is this Kissy, Doey, and Catnap? Why are they so bad? Kissy doesn't have an arm. This cat needs a nap. And this is Pianosaurus? It's just a Saurus. Okay, they look so miserable that it gave me the idea to improve them all by turning them into phase 2. And let's start with Miss Delight, everyone's favorite teacher. So let's build her minifigure. I made her iconic dress from these pieces and drew these polka dots on her just like in the game. And here we have Miss... No, wait, I accidentally created Beautiful Delight. Oh wait, I forgot about her iconic weapon. So I made it from a ruler piece and attached a bunch of school supplies. And now she's fully complete. And I think she looks just like she does in the game. But for phase 2, I want to recreate her weapon in real life. And it's just a long ruler with a bunch of sharp pencils. So I found this stick in a huge ball. And to make it sharp, I built a bunch of these pencils from colorful round bricks and used cone pieces as the pencil leads. So let's attach them to the ball. And the life-size barbed weapon is complete. It's quite heavy, actually. So now, let's test if it's as dangerous as it is in the game. And I have a watermelon as a perfect candidate. In 3, 2, 1... Oh, damn, those pencils are very strong. This is Yarnaby, a cuddly lion monster with an insanely scary mouth full of teeth. To build his iconic splitting head, I got these sphere pieces. Yarnaby has these enormously big eyes that stare into your soul. So I'll make them by using these Lego eye pieces, and I'll paint them black. To make his colorful hair, I went to my grandma's wardrobe and found some colorful yarn. I just need to glue them together and apply them to his bald head. And for the final touch, his teeth. And I'm all out of Lego teeth. So I'll use hot glue and stretch them slightly to create super creepy teeth. And there, Yarnaby's head is done. Oh wait, he doesn't have a body. So for phase 2, I'll design him a new body. And I want to make him into a cursed centipede. So I'm building this long body with these joints and sharp claws that'll help it move like a snake. And phase 2 Yarnaby is complete. He looks insanely scary, guys. I wouldn't want to find this in my room tonight. Next is Pianosaurus. He's a very important character in the game, and he looks like a dinosaur mixed with a piano. So let's build it. For his head, I'm going to take this helmet from a dinosaur minifigure, put it on a white headpiece, and now I can paint his colorful horns. Yellow, orange, and red. Beautiful. Now let's move on to these iconic piano keys. Pianosaurus has them all over his body. So first, let's paint them on the white minifig's head. Looks great. And then for the body, I'm going to use these white and black pieces to create the piano keys. For his arms, I'm using these Among Us pieces. And now let's combine everything, and we have a super cool Pianosaurus build. He even has a tail, just like in the game. One issue, though, he's very small. And in the game, he's huge. So for his phase 2, I'm going to make him massive. And I got this biggest Lego dinosaur ever made. He's way bigger than a minifig version, but the colors are off. And where are the piano keys? In the game, the Pianosaurus is all green, so first I painted the body with the green paint. Then I used white and black colors to paint the piano on his belly. For his cartoonish piano teeth, I shaped white putty and put it into his mouth, and I used black paint to make his teeth look like piano keys. And the ultimate phase 2 Pianosaurus is complete. Okay, let's recreate the prototype. He's basically the main code of the game, and we know what his arms look like, so let's quickly build him. It's done. I built it using a bunch of black bricks. And here he's one. So what would happen if I gave Catnap some catnip? Here, have a sniff. Oh wow, no way, it worked. Now we have a phase 2 ultimate Catnap. So I guess all I needed was...
Thank you, Sis Cathy. Thank you, Sis Aida. Hindi ko napansin. Hindi pa ako tapos sa maglaba.
So I decided to take a bunch of Lego and build a Huggy Wuggy as a...
Thank you very much. Thank you.
War Thunder is the most realistic vehicle
Baba, mama sa call, Bobby.
where you can fight with all kinds of vehicles. It's available for free on PC, consoles, and mobile devices. Okay, so after about 3 hours of building, the tank is finally finished. It has working tracks, a huge gun sticking out of Huggy Wuggy's
Bob, can you
mouth,
turn off the
and
water,
it can
Bobby,
drive
please?
because of these
La.
wheels. Just like in War Thunder,
In the restroom.
where there are over 2,500 tanks, all modeled down to
Gabriel?
components like engines, fuel
Can you
tanks,
please turn
and
off the water in the
weapons.
restroom?
Simulated in a very realistic way, and you can use X-ray view to see exactly where a shell penetrated. which parts were damaged, and what caused the vehicle's destruction. Join a worldwide community of over 95 million military history fans and choose from multiple game modes, from arcade to realistic and simulated, so you can either just have fun or go full hardcore. My favorite feature is that you can customize your vehicles with camouflages, historical markings, and decorations. Basically like Lego, but with 10 elements.
Did you turn off the water, love? Please, Bobby.
I already turned off the water.
Thank you very much. Thank you, love.
Mama,
Okay.
look.
What's happening? Oh, it's alright. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Tomorrow then? Not as well tomorrow then.
Mama,
And tomorrow as well.
Mama, Mama, what's the sound?
What's that? What happened? The sound? What did you do with the sound?
Can you help me?
Thank you, Sis Cathy. 15 minutes na lang po ako. 15 na lang. Why, did you mute it?
First, let's build Yarnaby. From this official
Oh, here, here.
box, I bought a horrifying mouth and a very cute head. I wonder how it would look with Lego. Oh wow, it came pre-built. So I see a body with legs and a movable.
Hindi sis, nakaidlip kasi ako.
Works to be in this video.
Naidlip ako. Doon nakatambay lang yung kay Sis Ay nakanita. Naidlip ako, nagising ako, tinamad ako. Labig kasi. Ngayon lang ako nag-aanlaw.
Oh my gosh, I didn't expect that to work.
See you on Friday.
And it's done. Look, he even has teeth in his mouth, like in the game. Wait, I just realized that in the game he also has hair, and ours is bald as a rock. Not that rock, this one. So the only thing I can do now is to craft his hair myself. I'll use my mom's yarn for first, let's cut them nice and long, chop them up, then we'll take a glue gun and very carefully...
Nakaidlip, kasi pinaidlip ko si Bob. Pinatulog ko si Bob. Makakatulog lang kasi siya kapag kasama niya ako nakahiga. Kaya yun, nakatulog din ako. Pero nakabalik naman ako agad. Ang problema, inantok pa rin ako, so nagkapi ako. That's the problem.
And while we have Yarnaby, let's simulate his death. Like when he got tangled in the chain, lit on fire, and went straight down to, well, I have no idea what's down there.
Too bad.
But anyway, I'll take a pot, fill it up with water, and while waiting for it to boil, I added a secret
12 minutes na lang ako. 12 na lang? 12? Yay! 12 minutes na lang.
Now we can take a chain, put Yarnaby on it, light his hair on fire.
Gusto ko lang mag-update. Gusto ko lang mag-live everyday para hindi ako mapalo ni Lolo, Sis Cathy.
Anybody want pink cat soup? Now let's build Doughy. He's not gonna dough, but I'll build him out of Lego. So he's all colorful. That's why I'm taking minifigures of different colors. I have yellow for his right arm, orange for the left arm, blue for the head and body, and this short guy for his red legs. Now we just need to put them together. And it's
Actually, sumakit yung ulo ko siguro dahil sa antok na hindi ko masyadong naituloy ng tulog.
Now we just need to use an extra instrument to make it
At
look
nagising na
great.
si Bob, so maingay na
That
siya.
looks great. Finally, we need a hat. And I have a lot of them. What about a pirate hat? Cowboy hat? The one from Minecraft? Actually,
You okay?
I have this tiny one. It looks just like the one from the Wonka movie, and it fits perfectly. But it's the wrong color. So the next step is painting. I'll start by painting his hat blue.
Are you okay,
and add
love?
some colors to his body. I'll use orange, red,
Sis Els, maraming salamat Sis Els. Malapit na ako matapos Sis Els. 11 minutes na lang.
So he keeps falling on his belly.
Later, Bobby.
Let me draw him on.
Because I think Kian is still sleeping. When you see Kian outside, that's when you go, okay? This time Kian is still
In the
sleeping.
game, he was upset with what happened to Safe Haven.
When he's
and
out
then a bunch
playing,
of
that's when you
rocks
show
fell
it
onto
to him.
So I have this huge rock here. Let's simulate that. Ready? 3, 2, 1. OMG, I think I broke my phone. Okay, now let's check.
You just stay here first and then you can just open the door.
Okay, Pianosaurus. It's a very important character in the game that combines a piano with a dinosaur. And luckily, I have this dinosaur minifigure. I think his head looks exactly as we need it. We can put this helmet on the white head, and the only thing we can improve are his horns. We can paint them. Left one with red, right one with yellow, and middle with blue. Okay, with that out of our way, let's build his body. He's literally a Pianosaurus, so I'll take
Pianosaurus? Is that a Pianosaurus?
and green bricks for the rest of the body.
What's that for?
These sus pieces will go as his hand.
He's good.
But he's
It's good? A Pianosaurus is good?
I'll attach, like, a backpack piece, and on top I'll put some rainbow tiles because he is very colorful. And finally, we can draw a piano.
Minsan, live din ako for 1 hour. Yes, sis, dapat tama yan, sis.
Sadly, our dinosaur can't make any
Ako ba, sis? Sis, nasa Pinas ka na? Yes, sis, nasa Pinas ako. Before, nag-Korea ako before. Naggala-gala ako na, hindi. Traveling English teacher ako sa Korea before. Sa Korea lang ako nakapunta. Nag-travel lang sa Korea. Kasi yun yung ano ko, yun yung work ko. Mag-travel habang nagtuturo ng English.
create all the best scenes from the game with Pianosaurus.
Hindi ako nagbakasyon doon, sis. Nag-work ako. Nasa Pinas ako ngayon, sis. Nasa Pinas.
Mama!
Before Gabriel, from 2013 hanggang maybe 16, 2013, 2012. 2013 maybe. Hanggang 2016, nag-Korea ako. Labas-masok sa Korea. Kasi traveling English teacher ako doon. What's that, Bobby?
Yeah!
Someone. Sige lang, Sis Aida. Thank you very much. 8 minutes to go na lang po ako. Thank
Hi,
you.
Sister. Look.
It's a Sis Aida. I said Sis Aida.
Sis Ida.
You say good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you.
My
My Optimus Prime.
no,
My robot.
No.
What's
the
that?
upgraded version of Optimus Prime.
Okay. That is the upgraded version of Optimus Prime.
It can
Okay.
transform.
It can transform. Okay. And then?
It hides its feet.
It has its feet, and then?
And then there's so
So Pianosaurus
many
appears,
wings.
and he's
There's so many.
serious. That's the
Okay.
only
Okay,
time
got it.
Okay, so in
It can
chapter
fly.
14, Missy appeared half
I
burnt
see.
and with a
Wow,
bullet.
that's good. It flies. Amazing. Thank you so much, Sis Cathy. Maraming salamat, Sis Glenda. Sis Aida, thank you.
Goes
Sis Els, maraming salamat.
I can see her
Okay,
cold inside.
get the sword. The
But
sword
she
is
is
missing.
still not
Yeah, the sword
burnt.
is there.
That's easy to simulate using this lighter.
We don't want to miss anything.
Carbon copy. Now let's build a safe haven, since that's where Kissy Missy brought us. I'll start from the walls. And using these hinges, you can create a curved effect. Since in the game, it's not just a square. They also had these tents, where creatures could rest. So I bought different Lego tents, like this one with stripes, and this one is green. And believe it or not, these are official Lego pieces. Inside the tent, I will place beds, and look, Poppy is resting on one of them. And for the light, I will use this long stringless studs for light bulbs, as they were similar in the game, that I'm connecting to the pillars.
Thank you, Sis
Now,
Cathy.
the player can enter through this door, and to make
Maraming
it more fun,
salamat.
I made it so it can slide open. Okay, now let's simulate safe haven after it's been destroyed. Okay, here's our short speed round of the most memorable death scenes. Starting from Doughy. You need to kill him by freezing and then cutting with a huge saw. So first, let's build Doughy. Here's his legs that go in his pants. Here's his body. Hands. And a head. We just need to
6
add
minutes to
these eyes
go.
and a mouth.
Maraming salamat po.
And it's done. Wait, I forgot a hat. And now it's done. Okay, now for the freezing part. I bought dry ice, and it's very cold. I hope it's gonna freeze him. You see, he's like boiling cold.
Yes, sis. Hanggang ngayon, online. Mga Koreano pa rin.
You don't see it, but it is quite cold. Now for the
Meron palang dalawang Taiwanese.
Wow.
Halos lahat Koreano, tapos dalawang
Now
Taiwanese.
for Kissy Missy's death. We just need to
Naka-work
break her
from
arm.
home kasi nga online na lang.
Throw her on the ground. Wait, maybe she's actually still alive? And back to Doughy.
Kasi meron akong gab, meron akong inaalagaan gab.
This time, under a press. But the rest of the body has already been sawed. So I will use only his head and this vise for the press. Oh wow. Lego's tough as heck.
Nakakabagot din, sis.
Okay, this was his face. And these two parts were just glued together.
Kaya as much as possible tuwing weekend, lumalabas talaga kami kasi nakakabagot kaming dalawa sa bahay.
And in chapter 4, we finally solved the
Dahil
mystery.
pagising, pagtulog, kayong dalawa lang. Minsan nandito yung tatay niya.
He will be huge. I'll start from the legs. We saw in the game that they're similar to mechanical spider legs, just like the one I built, and it can bend in all directions. Wow. So, after building a bunch of them, here's how they look. We
Yes,
also
sis,
saw
nasa Taguig. Actually, taga-Taguig ako. Pero ngayon nasa Bulacan kami. Malapit ako kay Sis Els.
Here are the fingers. And after
Nandito kami sa Santa Maria, Bulacan.
here's what we got. Looks similar enough, right?
Kaya sobra sis,
Still
sobra.
missing is his body. And for that, we need a lot of bricks. Because he is huge. So that's exactly what I'm building right now. This will be the world's first reveal of the prototype. You ready? Ta-da! It's an Ollie, if you're living here. Now this little bastard can prank you all day and pretend to be someone else.
Malapit ako kay Sis Els. Magkapit pa yata kami ni Sis Els eh.
And now for the most iconic character from Poppy Playtime, Huggy Wuggy. In Chapter 4, he appeared again.
Sis Els, nasan ba yung showdown bukas?
Starting by building Huggy Wuggy himself.
Sa plaza pa?
Very bendy legs, and save for his arms. He pretty much can move in any direction. Ah, look, he's like dancing or something. But the scariest
Oh,
feature
Nueva
is his
Vizcaya
head.
ka,
So I
sis.
built it.
Ah,
Wait, this
talaga
is
ba?
not scary at all. Let's take it apart and start over. With these scary teeth with cursed eyes and a big smile. There you go, much better. Now for the scene. I'm building a large field of red flowers. That's probably where the gas was coming from. There's also a bridge over
Pero
the
baka
field.
bumalik na rin kami ng Taguig actually very soon kasi mag-aaral na si Gab. Yes, sis. Actually, nakarating ako ng Nueva Ecija. Ng Nueva Ecija kasi nandun yung ano ko. Nandun yung pinsan ko sa Nueva Ecija.
Expressions and sharper teeth. Something like this. So here's me building Mama Chops with a skull necklace on his chest. Here's Icky Licky, Rainy Baby, and she's like a bat because she has wings. Alistair Gator, and I used a bone piece for a necklace. Simon Smoke, and here's what he looks like. Oh, Ratatouille, and finally I gave a tail to Maggie Mako. Now let's simulate a war between smiling critters and nightmare critters. In the game, you can find that there are these cages protecting batteries. So, using a lot of these grill pieces, I built 4 cages. And in each of them, I'll put a battery and a critter to protect them. Now you just need to collect them all. And lastly, the next character is the Doctor. Basically, it's a brain that's connected to a bunch of robots, so let's build the brain part
Vizcaya
first.
ka.
So I built these 6
Okay,
single
got it,
panels,
sis.
and by using a sideways building technique,
3 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Maraming salamat. Thank you very much
now
po.
for the brain itself.
Sis Els, maraming salamat dyan.
Wow, why does it look so good? Now, behind the Doctor, there were like a million TVs.
Tatapusin ko na yung pag-anlaw ko tapos magdi-dinner na kami ni Gab kasi meron akong klase soon.
Let's put the brain in its place. It looks beautiful.
Thank you, Sis Cathy.
TVs on their heads. And it's done. Here's a
Yes,
blaster
love.
for me. And on the head, he has an eye, so you can see that you were sitting on the toilet right now. Is it a dog?
Who's the doctor?
Is it a robot? I don't know. But why does
Who's the
not
doctor?
look exactly
Doctor
like a
who?
TV band? Okay, now that we've built it, we also need to destroy it. So, first you need to run away from the robots.
Poppy Playtime Chapter 5.
Yeah.
Who's that?
And then it's one of the weapons.
Ah, okay. Got it.
Doctor is killed. Mr. Light, that stops you when the lights go out. And her scariest
My
feature
pleasure,
is her
sis.
face.
Maraming salamat.
Let's take
Thank
a
you so
drill and start
much.
sculpting her beautiful smile first. Her smile comes out satisfyingly. Now, when it's done, we can
Babing,
paint her
wait na,
face.
ha?
I'm
Let's
starting
have-
with the mouth. Then we can add red
Let's
paint
have
for
an
the
early dinner.
face. And after the finishing touches, we have a
Mama
very
is
accurate Mr.
hungry
Light. Now
because
let's
of the
give her a
coffee.
bar, and boom, she's done. She still looks better than
Do you
my
want
mac and
pancit
cheese.
canton?
And I crafted an actual real-size bar. Let's
You
test
sure?
it on someone.
Do we love pancit canton? Yeah, let's have pancit canton and
Our
tuna.
next monster to recreate is Dogget. He was shown pretty brutally in the game.
You're full? You don't want pancit canton?
And without legs. Wow, that's creepy.
What? Do you want or you don't want?
Forget about the jail cell.
Thank you very much, Sis Glenda. Thank you, Sis Els. Maraming salamat, Sis Aida, Sis Cathy. Mega love shoutout, everybody. Si Brother Nino, thank you very much, brother. Si Sis Teresita, thank you very much. Si Sis Els, si Sis Jovelyn. Oh, Sis Jovelyn, thank you. Nandiyan ka pala, Sis. Thank you. Sis Aida, Sis Teresita, thank you so much. Japan, Sis Tres Marias, thank you, Sis Dels. Maraming salamat, Sis Dels. Brother Philmangs, Kuya Philmangs, maraming salamat. Kids Warriors, my friend, thank you very much. Brother Chano, kapatid, maraming salamat. Sis Lisa, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't do that. It's gonna fall. Sis Rosa, maraming salamat. Yoga Girl, maraming salamat. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Mag-end na po ako. Maraming salamat. Bye-bye. You say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. And then what are you gonna say? Please subscribe. Please. Go, go, go. Go. Say it. Say.
Please subscribe to Mama's channel.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay. Okay, we end. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Ingat po lahat.